sports. It's in the game.
It's Week 11 of the NFL, and we're watching the Snowhawks, Offensive Player of the Year. And with him, any catch could be a big one. He's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions. It's the Snowhawks and the Texans, and it's all up next.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, or should I say Dean Olson, because tight end U doesn't happen without you. And we've got a great matchup here. We've got two of the best at your position in the current game right now.
And Mike, when I came into the league, almost 20 years ago, there was a handful of really elite tight ends. But doesn't it just seem, especially over these last couple years, every single team, at least the ones that make their mark and find themselves in the playoffs competing for Super Bowls, have a legitimate #1 threat at the tight end position. It almost feels like if you don't have a tight end, your offense is missing a key piece. I know I'm biased, but at tight end U, man, we make no mistake about it. We think we are the most important position in football, and you're not going to convince me otherwise.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home. In motion comes Walker. A second down throw for Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. That catch number 40 on the season for him. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
We'll try again here, 2nd and 10. In motion now, it's Collins. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. And the Texans first down.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. In motion now, it's Collins. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down. Here's Stroud. That is caught to the goal line and in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. It's his second touchdown of the year. Moody's extra point is good, and the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
And that's not going to yield a whole lot, up to about the 28-yard line. Second down and 8. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
And 8 yards to go.
They'll look to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a first down. A give. Here's Benson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. One quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll go again with Benson. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. Christian Harris there on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Benson. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough. Move James. First down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
These were the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
This one caught by Ricci. And he's going to be taken down.
This has been a really good drive so far. But what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal.
A second effort, and he is in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Snowhawks. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Snowhawks come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. And he's given defenses across the league a lot to think about when they try to game plan for him. Consider he's currently second in the NFL in quarterback rushing yards.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He's going to run it.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
First down, Houston.
In motion now, it's Collins. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I will be right back after this. 2nd and 11. Now, Stroud. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. He's got his tight end, that's McBride. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Snowhawks offense and running back Trey Benson getting ready for their next drive. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Quick hitting slant there. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Snowhawks. Carney now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Snowhawks will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Texans offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Stroud going to set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll be set up now. up past the 40 with that one. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Now he'll air one out, and they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That's to the right side, caught by McBride.
It seemed to me, Mike, before that ball was even snapped, the quarterback had already made up his mind. I'm throwing the ball to the tight end no matter what the look is, and he's counting on the big body picking up the rest after the catch, and even though he's able to secure the ball, nice job by the defense keeping him short of the sticks. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we have reached halftime, and it's a 4-point game. We'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. And it's the Bengals who are out in front. Former #1 overall pick Joe Burrow with a touchdown pass. From there, we head down to the Sunshine State to check on the Jaguars at home in Jacksonville. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. It's Bo Nix, the Oregon man, with 3 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get you to Baltimore and check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Browns in that one. The Browns still in a dogfight, but this would be a good victory for them if they could get it. The former Florida State man, Trey Benson, had it going in the first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
This one. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Derek Stingley Jr. off the edge makes the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. Again, it's Benson. Whoa. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run here with Benson. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Snowhawks. That is second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. Here's Cardi now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Texans offense and C.J. Stroud ready to get to work once more. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. Handoff here, up the middle. Woo. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. Now Stroud. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. And he nearly got the first down there. We'll give him 9 yards, but setting up a very manageable 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
That's complete his big target, McBride.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it with good blocking leading the way. He's got the first down inside the 25.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. In motion now, it's Collins. On 2nd down, Stroud. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one. Like, he really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that So, Jake Moody on in this big situation. This to get back to a one-possession game. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score. So the field goal makes it a one-score game here in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Snowhawks offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. He's building a case for the MVP. He is the leader in the NFL in touchdown passes as we move into the back half of the season. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
On the ground, it's Benson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
He'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Snowhawks. His big game continues. His 3rd touchdown of this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
He'll find his tight end, McBride. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
It is 2nd down and 5. In motion comes Walker. They'll drop to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before 3rd down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. In motion now, it's Collins. On first down, it's Stroud. There's that man again, another catch. And the Texans are going to be looking at a first and goal. They move it down to the 4. From the gun, here's Stroud. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute, and it may just be enough to get them a victory. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll start out with a run, and it's Benson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And he's able to give him a little breathing room. He's got a first down up past the 15-yard line. They'll run here with Benson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. A run with Benson. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards. Now the offense will use their third and final timeout. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. Room up the sideline at the 45.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They're winning ways.